This is Crawford County Connect, the podcast that brings you closer to the heart of Crawford County, brought to you by the Chamber and Development Council of Crawford County. Our mission is to foster connections, celebrate local stories, and explore the diverse tapestry of our region. From the rolling hills to the bustling streets, Crawford County is alive with history, culture, and the spirit of community. Whether you're a longtime resident, a newcomer, or simply curious about life in our corner of the Midwest, join us as we dive deep into the fabric of our county, uncovering the tales of its people, business, and organizations that make it thrive. Through engaging interviews, insightful discussions, and captivating narratives, Crawford County Connect will be your guide to understanding the past, navigating the present, and envisioning the future of our vibrant community. So sit back, tune in, and let's embark on this journey together as we connect, inspire, and empower one another through the stories of Crawford County, Iowa.
Hi folks, we are here today with Andrea Vonnahme of WIBIO, and we're going to be talking about hot summer nights coming up here this summer. Andrea, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, we're excited to have you. Talking hot summer nights. Tell us, or first maybe tell us a little bit about your background. What do you do?
Well, I am I got a lot of background here. I am originally from Denison, born and raised. Moved back into town around 10 years ago. And about 5-6 years ago, I decided to become part of Women in Business Impact Organization. And I've had an amazing time getting involved in the community again and just really seeing this town come to light. And, and like I said, I was born and raised here, so I want to see our community thrive.
Sure. Tell us what is Women in Business Impact Organization, or WIBIO for short?
So it is a community or an organization that brings women of all backgrounds together to impact our community. We say that you don't have to own your own business. If you work, play, or live in Crawford County, you are welcome to be a member. For instance, I live actually in Carroll County, but I work here and I play here quite often. So I am proud to be a member of this organization. Very nice.
So we're talking about hot summer nights today. It's been a great event for Denison in the past and all of Crawford County, really. Started by Taylor Burkowski, our good friend Taylor. She last year kind of said that with a new baby being born, she's going to have not enough time to maybe take on as much as she did. So she put it out there that if anybody wanted to take that over, she would take a look at that. So how did it come to pass that tourism here under the Chamber and Development Council and WIBIO is working together on this?
Well, first I want to say that I completely understand where Taylor is coming from in that aspect of not being able to put any more on her plate, especially with having, yes, it is her fourth child, but having a kid with special needs is not easy. I know from experience, if you don't know me, I have a special needs son. He'll be 8 on April 10th. And I know that there are several doctor's appointments. You are always going, surgeries, all this stuff. Always something going on with the special needs kid. So I completely understand why she is wanting to step down from doing these events, because in my experience, just from planning so far for the last couple of months, it is a lot. There's a lot of stuff that goes into these events.
Correct. And she was doing really most of it by herself.
Yes.
Where we've got a whole group of people working on it, and very blessed, so we can say, hey, you take care of this, I'll take care of this, and you take care of this. So so to have her doing all of that, kudos to her for starting it and really making it thrive.
Oh, 100%. Yes, it's definitely, I don't know how she did it, but she is absolutely an amazing person. So that's how she does it. But when she decided that she was going to step down from this, WIBIO had talked about it a couple times. I believe Pam brought it into our ideas or our minds to kind of start thinking about as something that we would want to do. And then we had talked to you, and you had said that the CDC might be interested in doing something or doing it as well. And so that's kind of how our partnership kind of came about, is that both organizations really wanted to keep this event around because it is a great event for our community.
It really is, and that's where we're at too. It's an event that we wanted to keep around, but with a staff of 3, and not knowing maybe one person's not going to be there at the point, so it really puts you in a bind of running that event. You're going to have to rely on so many other people.
Right.
That the combination of working together really, I think, worked out great so far, especially, and I think through the events. So what do you got planned? What do we have planned for the Hot Summer Nights this year?
Well, we're going to keep it similar but different at the same time. We did cut back on the events last year. I know Taylor had 6 events. This year we are only going to have 2 events. But we have so many exciting things that we have planned. The fun zone is going to be a little different. We got some activities for our older teenagers as well, instead of just some bounce houses and stuff for the little kids. We're going to bring in some things that the older kids can do as well, like laser tag and mini golf. And then our fun zone committee has been organizing this scavenger hunt musical chairs thing that I'm really excited to see how it works.
Yeah, that should be a lot of fun. I think.
Yeah.
It really is. And maybe we should shoot the dates out there. June 7th, July 10th are the 2 dates that we're working on right now for this. So I put them on your calendar and come out for great evenings. One's Saturday. The first one's a Saturday night, and the second one is Thursday night of Cat and Dog Days. So that'll be exciting.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see these events thrive and flourish in not only in Denison but in Crawford County, and to see the number of the people that we can still draw for this event.
Right. So. And some of the obviously we're still going to have bands those nights, and a fun zone like we talked about, food trucks, all the things that made the event great to start with, and then hopefully adding a few of these other things that the committee's working on. So you're in charge. One of the big things is sponsorships for this event. You're in charge of that. Tell us a little bit about that. Yeah,
so sponsorships, we went a different route in a sense. We, since we're only doing 2 events and not the 6, we did lessen some of the sponsorship opportunities. But we also added single sponsorships for the laser tag and for the mini golf. We already have a couple of those that have taken over those sponsorships already, but it's a great opportunity to get your name out there. We are still looking for our series sponsor, and to be a headline sponsor like that, your name is out there all over the place. We're talking about you over and over and over again. If you're a single,
would have mentioned you right now.
Yeah, exactly. I would mention who you were right now. We do have Candace and her family are sponsors for the Fun Zone. We have I can't remember who it is. Is it FNIC? That is the
Is it food court, maybe?
Food court, yes, yeah. Thank you. They're the food court sponsors. And then we have my employer, Dave Shorty Farm Bureau, is the mini golf sponsor. So we got lots of sponsorship opportunities out there. If you don't or can't sponsor an entire area like that, or be our series sponsor, we have little ones too. You can be a friend of the summer series, which, even $20 will help us get us on our way to bring such a great opportunity and event to the community.
Right, all the money adds up, all the little bit, and Taylor was great at raising that sponsorship, and a lot of times ended up with extra money in there and did those things for the community. What will I know WIBIO will be kind of involved with that a lot. Tell us about what some of the things you're planning on doing with, if you do raise funds, where will those funds be going?
Okay, well, we actually just talked about this at our meeting last week. First and foremost, our main objective is always for community betterment. And, WIBIO does sponsor the Santa House every year, as well as the horse-drawn wagon rides at the Winter Snow Show. So those are our top two priorities. There are some things that we would like to improve at the Santa House. Number one is making sure that our volunteers that help out, that are Santa's helpers, are staying warm. Unfortunately, with all these high winds that we've had this year, our heater it got broken in half. So we do need to replace our heater, but we also want to make sure that those horse-drawn wagon rides continue every year, because those are a big hit in our community and the kids love them too. So we want to make sure that continues.
Really makes that whole social event,
yes,
or snowshoe event, excuse me, that when we have that, that just adds so much, makes it that hometown feel, that old time Christmas feel. So that's one thing we love. And one of the things I loved about partnering with WIBIO and tourism is that I know WIBIO has so many programs where if we do raise extra money, I know you ladies will come up with different things to use it in the community and make the community and the county better.
Yeah.
So
we actually we're discussing our farm to table event. Last year was our first year doing that. We're gonna bring that again this year. And then we always do a beautification project, and so we're still in the works of deciding exactly what else we want to do. We did decide that we are going to help the Leaders Edge group with the mural that they are doing uptown. But we're always looking for opportunities to help not only people or areas in Denison, but within Crawford County. Last year we helped Kyron and before their anniversary. So.
Nice, very nice. Why don't nobody knows it yet as far as when we're recording this, but let's talk about maybe we can announce one of the bands and we can kind of pitch that as for people to watch here as we're getting towards the end of the session here. Let's see, it's the June 7th show. Mm-hmm. Who do you got? I'll let you tell. I'll give the drum roll.
All right. Well, this year we did decide to go a little bit different, and we're doing a lot of country, hopefully. And for our first Hot Summer event for 2025, we are going to be bringing in Brad Morgan. We're also going to have line dancing then that night too. So come on out and learn how to do some line dances. Yeah,
that's going to be a lot of fun, I think. Especially with the Country Music Act, you can do the line dancing, do a little training beforehand, and then take that training and run with it at the show. So, and I've worked with Brad a little bit before, and he puts on a great show, very popular in the area. So I'm excited about that one.
I'm excited to see him too. I've seen videos of him. I've heard his music. I haven't actually seen him perform. I don't even know when the last time was I went to a concert, but other than what we have locally. But I am so excited to see him, bring him into Denison, show him what our town and community is all about.
That's awesome. Yeah, and July 10th, we'll wait and announce that one another day here.
Yes.
And just to kind of split them up a little bit. And but another great act on July 10th. I know we're real close to finalizing that one.
Yeah.
Tell a little more about WIBIO, Andrea. What if someone's listening to this and says, "Hey, that sounds like a neat group to be a part of"? What do I need to do to become part of that group?
All right. Well, you can always reach out to the CDC, of course. Mariah and or Tammy can help you and get in touch with me or anyone else within the group, or you can come and talk to me. I am at Dave Shorty Farm Bureau. We are located down by Anytime Fitness. You can come and talk to me, and I would be happy to talk to you, to anyone about wanting to join WIBIO. Like I said, you don't have to live here. You don't have to own your own business. If you work, play, or live within Crawford County, come join us. We'd love to have your expertise.
Great. Sounds good. What am I forgetting to ask, Andrea? Anything?
One thing that we forgot to mention, we got, along with some of the other different things that we have coming in, we are going to have a dunk tank.
Yeah.
And we're also we're looking for people if you're interested in nominating somebody to be a part of that dunk tank. You want to dunk someone, let us know. And then something else that we got coming for it as well is celebrity bartenders. So if you've been seeing different places, like Dow City has been fundraising for a new park, Vail is fundraising for a new park. So we've reached out to all of the communities or all the towns within our within Crawford County in regards to if they would like to be a celebrity bartender. And we're still finalizing exactly what that will mean, but I'm excited for that. We've got a lot of people interested in that already.
Should be a lot of fun. I mean, those are get your favorite bartender there and tip them big, So a couple of other things we didn't talk about, maybe a possibility. These are some possibilities that we're talking about doing.
Yes.
Bingo would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You mentioned line dancing, but all those things we talked about, we're very close to pulling the trigger and getting things finalized. So it's been a lot of fun working together, I think, and putting this all together. I'm anxious to see how it all turns out.
I am too. It's really rewarding when you see your hard work pay off and get to see the community in what they think about it and how they react and everything. So
yeah, it really is. It's a lot of fun once you get to the point where you can see that crowd there and they get excited about the band and are having fun. So that's like you said, very rewarding. So anything else we need to talk about?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Just come and join us on June 7th is a Saturday, and then July 10th is the Thursday of Cat and Dog Days. We're starting at 5 o'clock both nights. So
yeah, one other thing I'll mention before we shut her down, we will be reaching out probably for volunteers at some point.
Yes.
Like I say. We're going to have a lot of it covered with our group, but at the same time, we know the more we do, the more volunteers we're going to need. So, Andrea, thanks a lot for being here. Appreciate your time and appreciate your group joining together with tourism and CDC to keep this event going. Yeah,
absolutely. It's been great talking and promoting our new event.
Sounds good, folks. Thanks for being here. We look forward to seeing you next time. So go ahead and like and share this if you enjoyed the content, and sign up to get notifications if you would. So have a great day, folks. Thanks.
As we wrap up another episode of Crawford County Connect, we want to extend our heartfelt gratitude to our listeners for joining us on this exploration of our vibrant community. We hope that you've enjoyed the stories, insights, and connections shared today. Remember, the conversation doesn't end here. Stay connected with us on social media and visit our website at www.cdcia.org. From there, you can stay updated on upcoming episodes, events, and opportunities to engage further with Crawford County. We also want to extend a special thank you to the Chamber and Development Council of Crawford County for their support in making this podcast possible.